with what we have authorized. You'll be safe.
Good job, you beautiful. Thanks.
And those slain by Jehovah will certainly come to be in that day from one end of the earth clear to the other end of the earth. The gays are gone. Now, you're going to feel sorry for these people? No. Dead bodies and body parts of the wicked in streets, alleyways, fields, and buildings. We will react to it as we do when a vicious serial murderer is executed. How do you feel about him when he gets it? Why, we will feel an inner satisfaction that at last Jehovah's justice has been served. Now, how will Jehovah dispose of all these bodies of those slain by him? Ezekiel 39, our God will thoroughly cleanse the land.
Nuclear Gopher was a record label and online community of Jehovah's Witnesses who all did indie music, starting with my family and expanding out to other people for about a total of 17 years.
The idea of playing in anything that seemed like a rock band was, and I think still is, like, it's scandalous. You know, you could play your music in your garage, but your popular music, popular culture is something that you're supposed to be suspicious of. Don't put too much time and energy into this unspiritual pursuit.
Princess of selfishness, she is only.
It's difficult to describe to somebody who maybe doesn't experience it, but for creative people, it's like a need. And you have to be creative or you'll go nuts. And so to be able to find a group of people within a religion as strict as that one, to be able to share that with, and people who are also serious about the religion, was such an amazing thing. To be able to be creative and a little out there, yet still keep your life going in a way that you could view as holy at the same time, was amazing.
So it just blew up, but it all stayed in these weird little bounds. It was like, you'd have a music festival, but there were elders there, and nobody could be doing anything naughty, and everything had to be somewhat chaperoned, and occasionally some people would be a little offended, but mostly you could get away with it as long as, you know, everybody kind of understood the rules. You had to be a witness in good standing. If you got disfellowshipped, you're out of the band, sorry. And you couldn't make music that people would find controversial.
Ryan tried to get it, we're all on one page type thing, which is the whole point of the website. This is what everybody's doing, let's collaborate, let's show off our music, let's do something with this.
I had this weird thought in my head that if we had an indie record label, like maybe our hobby and our passion could, if we kept control of it, like if we controlled the horizontal, we controlled the vertical, we did all of it, then we wouldn't have to worry about being worldly, we wouldn't have to worry about the sex and drugs, you know, we could maybe just make music.
This is a Purple Triangles recording session. Well, Ryan on kazoo, which will not be in the final recording. Percussionist, if I can find him, James Daniel Zimmerman, playing the infamous chair.
Now, mind you, it's not Christian music. The songs were never topical about the religion. If they were so vague that you could barely tell. Christian music it's worldly music. It's not only is it worse than secular music, it is music that was inspired by false religions. You don't write your own songs of praise to God. You don't sing about your own experiences with faith. Those limitations made it absolutely ripe for the kind of fun power pop stuff that was coming out of Nuclear Gopher at the time.
Music was always the most important thing. I didn't take time to actually delve into their belief system. At 17, I basically thought to myself, what am I doing? Is this how I want to live my life? Like, do I even believe this? And then I decided to start actually looking at the religion, because it's like, well, if I'm going to live my life by this, I need to know that I believe this. Because I'm not going to do it if I don't. Because I can't. I'll kill myself.
We, as ex-witnesses, it's hard for us to think rationally about the good things we got out of being witnesses. And I got a lot of good things out of it. Door to door got me used to talking to lots of people in lots of different ways. I learned debate and speech and all sorts of great stuff in the theocratic ministry school. Tons of friends. I got a strong DIY ethic that came out of feeling like I had to keep things in the house, right? And it made me learn technology, made me learn music, made me learn lots of stuff. There was so much good that I got out of that stuff that it's just a real bummer that, like, there's this shitty stuff too, you know? Like, if they just treated people all right and had some kooky beliefs, I could totally live with it. I would not spend 1 minute of my time trying to do anything about it. But friends who committed suicide because they're gay and they're a witness. So it's not harmless.
The core beliefs of the Jehovah's Witnesses, when I think about those, I usually think about how they contrast with most other Christian religions.
Most people know them for not celebrating holidays, so they don't celebrate Christmas, they don't celebrate birthdays.
Jehovah's Witnesses are funny. They have a strange dichotomy regarding knowledge and learning. You know, they want their members to be well-spoken, good readers, to know about the world. They encourage us to go to compulsory education, kindergarten through 12th grade, be a good student, attend, get good grades, try your best, but they don't want you to go to college. And they expect you to read all their literature that they publish, which is there's just a lot of stuff that comes out of the Watchtower factories all the time that they want you to read.
They're well known for their preaching ministry. That's a huge part of it. They believe it's their job to do that as part of their responsibility during the end of the world.
And they think that any moment now, God is going to destroy the world, not the physical world, but human culture, basically, and murder most of the people, about 99% of them.